Hey, this is Jay. Happy Saturday, happy Friday. How in the world are you guys doing? Zur is at the tower over here on this left-hand side, and as we're heading back here, I just want to remind you that I released my weekly Nightfall video and a weekly PvP video, so you can check those out. The Nightfall one is the one where I run with my son and some subscribers, so did that Undying Mind 3 times. You can check out what I got in that video. But here is Zur. Alright, so this is probably, we got 2 more weeks before the DLC comes out, so probably not so good. Yeah, okay, some decent things in here, some not so good things. But let's go through these. They've got the Taikonaut. This is great for both PvE and I think PvP. You've got all rocket launchers gain tracking, radar remains visible while zooming with heavy weapons, and heavy ammo drops more often. So heavy ammo dropping more often in PvE is great. Being able to have your radar that remains active while you're using a machine gun in the Crucible is good. And then of course tracking on your rocket launcher, what's not to like, especially if you have some other perks that pairs well with. But increased intellect, increased strength, inverse shadow, heavy lifting, and of course last one, bonus grenade energy on orb pickups. So yeah, for both PvE and PvP, I'm gonna go ahead and use this, and I use it more for PvP, or actually more for PvE, but I still think it's pretty solid in PvE. Alright, and then we've got the sealed Ahamkara scraps, another good one. Gain additional melee charge. Melee damage has a chance to automatically reload your primary weapons, so I really like this more so for PvP, but it's really good in PvE as well, being able to reload your primary weapon, especially if you got a weapon that doesn't reload very fast. This is going to come in handy. And of course the additional melee charges, what's not to like? So go ahead and pick this up too. Increased discipline, increased strength, and we've got decreased melee attack cooldown time. That's good. Bonus grenade energy on melee hits, that's great, especially with having 2 of those. And then increased reload speed of sidearms and machine guns, and I'd probably use it more for machine guns. But yeah, so if you're a PvP or a PvE solo player, I think definitely go ahead and pick these up. And then we've got the Apotheosis Veil. This is of course for the Warlock, and this is a pretty nice perk. Immediately regenerate health, melee grenade energy upon activating your super. So this is kind of I'm in trouble, use my super and get my health going back on and everything like that. This is kind of like a B level exotic in my opinion, so not the greatest. I'd consider the other ones A level, but this is kind of like a B level in my opinion. It can come in handy both in PvE and PvP, but it's not the greatest. All right, increased strength, increased intellect, inverse shadow, second thoughts, and gain bonus melee energy on orb pickups. So if you don't have anything better and you're swimming in coins, go ahead and pick this up. If you're not swimming in coins and have some better stuff, you might want to hold off on this one, but the other two pretty solid. Alright, then we've got exotic Engrams gauntlets for 19 strange coins. Yeah, I might pick up some of those. I think I only have 1 of those. I'm kind of waiting though until the DLC comes out to start using those exotic Engrams. But then we got the legacy Engrams. Remember, these are year 1. If you get a year 1 item and there is a year 2 item available, you can use your legendary marks to buy that year 2. Otherwise, you're going to be stuck with a year 1 level. You can't infuse it or anything like that. So just remember that. You're not going to get anything really cool year 2 wise if you buy those legacy Engrams. And then we've got glass needles. This of course lets you reload the stat roll on your exotic pieces of armor. If you don't like that, I'd have a few of those on hand. 3 of coins in my Nightfall video, man. I got 2 3 of coins to drop for me. So if you're going against an ultra or you're going in a PvP match, you use one of these and it gives you a greater chance at getting an exotic Engram to drop. If it doesn't happen though, you use it again the next time you do something, and that will stack and get you a greater chance. So I usually see about 1 every 5 or 6 times that I use these. Remember, don't use more than 1 at one time though. It just ruins everything. You don't get anything to stack in that sense. It stacks and you use 1, don't get something, then the next time you use something you have a greater chance, and then a greater chance and a greater chance. But heavy ammo cakes, you can get 3 for 1 strange coin, and then of course upgrades for your Sparrow, and you can trade 2 strange coins for 1 Mote of Light. But that is what Zur has to offer. I've got an April Fool's story. Remember, today is April Fool's. Don't let anybody get you. And also want to remind you that I released some Black Ops 3 videos. I've got a 60 kill TDM match with the Brecci, if you want to check that out. Also, I've got a getting killed and killing people in hardcore montage that's pretty funny. You can check out those videos. But my April Fool's story, all right, so the best prank that I think anybody has ever gotten me, this 1 month I had gotten 3 speeding tickets. Yeah, and I think I got like 3 speeding tickets within a week, actually. Well, about a month later was April Fool's, and the girls that at my work in the finance department, they actually had somebody from the courthouse give me a call, and they're like, hey, you were supposed to be in court today and you missed the court date for your second speeding ticket or something like that. As a result, we've issued a warrant for your arrest. So if you care about that, you better get down to the courthouse as soon as possible. And so, you know, it came up on caller ID and everything like that. So I took out of there. I flew out of there before they could stop me, because they were just going to stop me and tell me it was an April Fool's joke before I got out of there. And I got about halfway there. And luckily, this was a time when cell phones were just becoming available, and I had a cell phone. So luckily, they were able to call me about halfway there, though, and tell me that they were just playing an April Fool's joke on me. So that was probably the best time that somebody got me. But don't let anybody get you today. And if you got a cool April Fool's story, let me know that in the comments section. Or let me know if you're going to be doing anything. I think I'm going to actually make my fire alarm go off this morning with my family. But I don't know. I'm going to do something to them. But that's where I'm in this video, man. As always, take care and God bless.